Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Drew Edwards, CEO of Ingo Money, to discuss trends in the payment space. Drew, it's great to see you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
And the pandemic has forced consumers and businesses to accelerate their shift to digital. Let's talk about what this means for payments.
Well, we're going to see, we believe in 21, an acceleration away from paper and cash-based payments. I mean, there are tremendous problems out there with literally checks just sitting around on people's desks who are working from home. So we actually believe how companies pay businesses may see the most change, or how companies pay consumers and small businesses may see the most change on the accounts payable side.
And how would you describe a modern disbursements experience, and who are involved with delivering that?
Well, if you think about it, 75 years of payments innovation have all gone into how consumers pay businesses. You know, you can do it with your wallet, with your eyes, with your finger, with any card in your pocket. But almost no innovation until the last couple of years has gone into how businesses pay consumers, and that's where the next real big landscape is. So in this country, there's still $30 trillion a year of checks and slow ACH that are sent out to consumers and small businesses. And a modern experience would let businesses pay consumers the same way consumers pay businesses, where the consumer, the recipient, gets to choose how they want to get paid on these transactions. That's what Ingo delivers. So, you know, if a business A says, "Hey, Jill, we owe you $1,000," it ought to be, "How do you want it?" Right? And on that transaction, you get to pick from what's in your pocket. And that's possible. That's happening now. That's what's coming.
Yeah, that's a great point that you bring up. It's mind-blowing to me just how slow ACHs still are in today's day and age. So what are some of the vertical use cases?
Oh, I call it the smokestack economy. I mean, this really started over in the digital economy, the gig economy, where your businesses already had a digital relationship with like their Uber drivers, and they were able to say, "Hey, we can put this, you know, on demand into your PayPal account, or on demand into your bank account, or on demand on your debit card." But in the smokestack economy, where the check's still in the mail, oftentimes in insurance, in government payments, as we learned with the stimulus, in pretty much any kind of business to consumer payment, they may not even have a digital relationship with the recipient. So there's no way to actually say, "Hey, Jill, how do you want your money?" and do that securely and get credentials from you, choices from you that are confidential, sensitive information. And so insurance has really picked up steam in the last couple of years. We're launching 2 of the top 5 in this country now, where insurance claims are a natural, where they may be sending you money and it's not, and they don't even know your email address, or they don't even have a digital relationship with you. But it's going to span the gamut. We've got tipping use cases where restaurants are still handing out cash at the end of the night in envelopes to employees, and that needs to go away. So the list is long, but it's anywhere the check's in the mail.
And you recently announced your partnership with Mastercard. What are some of the core objectives there?
Well, we share the same vision of beyond card, of ubiquity in the whole wallet. So you don't want to force consumers to go get a new account or open a new account to receive money digitally. And MasterCard is obviously a leader there in several categories, including push to card. But it needs a platform, and MasterCard recognized this, that enables that choice. So MasterCard's a rail, and their VocaLink system's a rail, and HomeSend's a rail, and you know, all of these choices, the rails, so to speak, already reach the consumer's wallet. But by partnering with us, we bring the platform necessary for that insurance company, for example, to make that choice possible for you, and to make it work with their treasury bank, and to do that with all the risk management and the customer experience necessary to go from checks in the mail to, "How do you want your money, Jill?" Right? So the partnership with MasterCard is both on the technology side to leverage more of their capabilities in our gateway, which already has 30 different integrations to payment rails out there. But also, they're going to be taking it to market to the largest banks and the largest merchants in this country.
And Drew, to wrap up, what does 2021 look like, and what are you most excited about in the space?
Well, we're all the most excited about a vaccine, I think. But I don't think some of the new behaviors that have come out of 2020 are going to go away. I think much of them are permanent, and this shift to digital payments is one of those, right? I mean, I think we'll do this Zoom a lot more, and consumers are going to demand, you know, what do you mean checks in the mail, even when COVID-19 is over? So we're excited about the traction that's going to see in 2021.
All right, Drew, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thanks for having me.
You got it. And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.